Daniel Clarke was the picture of success. At 42, he was a senior IT project manager, earning a solid £78,000 a year. He drove a sleek BMW, wore tailored suits, and carried himself with an air of quiet confidence. To everyone who saw him, Daniel was a man who had his life completely in control. But appearances can be deceptive. Behind the polished exterior, behind the closed doors of his comfortable home, Daniel's finances were unraveling. The reality was a hidden world of stress and mounting pressure. While his colleagues saw a leader, his kitchen counter told a different story written in a language of unpaid bills and final demands. Anxiously scrolling through credit card balances on his phone became a nightly ritual, each swipe revealing a deeper hole. His wife, Leah, would open the mail with a sense of dread, her face falling as another store card bill confirmed their silent struggle. The dim lighting in their home seemed to mirror the growing darkness of their financial situation. The numbers were relentless. It started small, but it had snowballed into an avalanche. Imagine this: £17,600 spread across 4 different credit cards, each one screaming with high interest. On top of that, an £11,000 personal loan taken out for what he thought was a sensible consolidation now felt like another anchor. The stylish BMW. It still had £7,200 of finance left to pay. The bank account wasn't a safety net. It was a trap, with a persistent £2,500 overdraft that he could never quite escape. And then came the letters from HMRC, a stark reminder of £4,000 in tax debt he'd been putting off. All of this weighed against a meager £1,200 in savings. A buffer so small it was almost laughable. It was a house of cards, and the slightest breeze threatened to bring it all tumbling down. The breaking point didn't happen in a dramatic boardroom confrontation. It happened in the most mundane of places: a supermarket checkout line, a full trolley, the weekly shop, the kids waiting. Daniel handed over his card, offered a casual smile to the cashier, and then came the 3 words that every person in debt dreads: "Card has been declined." The polite, awkward half smile he managed to give the cashier couldn't hide the wave of humiliation that washed over him. The quick retreat, the abandoned trolleyette, was a public declaration of his private failure. That night, something shifted. Back in the familiar darkness of his kitchen, with the bills spread out before him like an unsolvable puzzle, he didn't try to ignore them. He didn't stuff them back into the drawer. He just sat there, staring blankly, and for the first time, he allowed himself to feel the full weight of it all. He whispered the truth to the empty room, a confession to himself: "I'm not in control anymore." That night, instead of burying the fear again, instead of pretending he would figure it out tomorrow, Daniel did something different. He decided tomorrow was too late. This was the turning point. With a resolve he hadn't felt in years, he began opening every single envelope, the red letters, the white ones, all of them. He fired up his laptop, not to distract himself with work or entertainment, but to open a blank spreadsheet. As he started typing in the numbers, one by one, a transformation began. The fear didn't magically disappear, but it was joined by something else. Determination. His face, once tight with anxiety, slowly hardened with focus. He typed a sentence at the top of the spreadsheet, a promise to himself, "This is the last day I hide from my finances." It wasn't a solution yet, but it was a start. It was the first step out of the darkness. Daniel's story might sound specific, but the feeling is universal. Debt is not a personal failure. It doesn't mean you're lazy or irresponsible. It means you're human. We live in a world where the cost of living seems to rise relentlessly, far outpacing the growth of our incomes. A world where emergencies, a broken down car, an unexpected health issue, a boiler that gives up in the middle of winter don't check your bank balance before they strike. Whether you're a business owner juggling invoices, a freelancer navigating an unpredictable income, or a family just trying to make ends meet, financial pressure can find anyone. You are not alone in this. The true cost of debt isn't measured just in pounds and pence. It's measured in sleepless nights with you and your partner lying awake, staring at the ceiling, the silence filled with unspoken worries. It's in the small, heartbreaking moments, like when your kids ask for a simple ice cream, and you have to hesitate, torn between that small joy and the stark reality of your budget. It's the constant, low-level hum of anxiety, the jolt of fear when your phone rings with an unknown number, your heart pounding as you instinctively ignore it, terrified it's another creditor. Debt doesn't just take your money, it steals your peace of mind. It robs you of the present moment, replacing it with guilt about the past and anxiety for the future. But shame is not a strategy. Avoidance is not a plan. The only way out is through. The moment you stop running and turn to face the numbers, that's the moment you begin to win. It's scary, yes. Confronting the full scale of the problem can feel overwhelming. But doing nothing, pretending it isn't happening, is always the most expensive choice you can make. Every day of inaction adds more interest, more fees, more stress. True control doesn't come from a fancy car or a big salary. It comes from knowing exactly where you stand, no matter how difficult that truth is. Just like Daniel, sitting at his desk with the spreadsheet open and the morning light finally shining in, you can take a deep breath and begin. Debt is not a sign of failure, but hiding from it is. You have the power to change your story. Like Daniel, you can take back control. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens one step, one decision, one spreadsheet at a time. The journey begins the moment you decide to face it. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content on taking control of your financial life. You can do this